Okay, so today, before we get started, be sure to join our Discord server because we will be hosting a 45 mil giveaway when this channel reaches 400 subs. And there will be 3 winners, 15 mil each. And who can say no to free money? All you literally have to do is join, talk a little bit every once in a while. Just be semi-active because we don't want to uh really take much of your time. But just be semi-active, talk to people sometimes, and just hang around and join giveaways whenever we put them up because it's not only just milestone giveaways or my personal milestone giveaways. We do small ones too, like 5 mil, sometimes even just a random 1 mil. Or I guess drop giveaways where whoever is the first person to do something is the winner. But this new rule where you have to be semi-active at least, I'm still not sure if it's confirmed. The other owner who originally made the server for me, which I am still very thankful for, but the original owner, uh, for some reason doesn't like telling me things. Like something happens and, well, I just don't know. I have to be the one to ask him about it. But usually it's nothing for me to worry about. This is his server technically. He just made it for me. So he can pretty much do whatever he wants. But I at least want to know what he is doing. So if you're watching this, then please start telling me whatever you're doing before you actually do it. So I'm at least up to date. But anyways, Deep Caverns. No, not even Deep Caverns. Deep Caverns is just straight up useless. Last time we were talking about how the end is pretty much useless aside from what's it called? Slayers. Yeah, aside from Slayers. Now we're gonna be talking about this place. Now of course, this place is still very useful because of course it makes a lot of money. Let me just go right here. Go to Gemstones. You cannot say this is not a lot of money right here that you can potentially be making. But I'll be talking about this a little soon. But let's just talk about the Dwarven Mines before I go into the Crystal Hollows. So the Dwarven Mines, Mithril, Titanium, a few events here and there like this Goblin Raid, commissions, all that stuff. Let's be honest, Dwarven Mines really isn't that special. We go to Enchanted Mithril, you get that much per Enchanted Mithril, Refined Mithril, Titanium. No, no one's gonna sell raw Titanium. But Enchanted Titanium, Refined Titanium, Treasurite, Starfall, which I think Treasurite's the bigger one. But that's pretty much all you can get into normal Dwarven Mines. Not too much to offer, as you saw, the numbers aren't that big either. So this place really kind of lost its value. And I'm pretty sure this is just a place for like beginner miners, I guess you can say. Yeah, beginner miners who still haven't unlocked a decent drill. And it's also the place where you'll be doing commissions and stuff. But there's also one more place that I do want to talk about, and that's the... I don't know what this place is called, I'll be honest. It's going to tell me, right? The Mist. Let me get up here. We're gonna be talking about the Mist. And one thing you can get here is Sorrows. Now, Sorrows, not as profitable as they used to be, but they are still worth getting. They're not that rare. Why am I still dying, though? Why did that take off a good chunk of my health? Okay, be right here. But Sorrows, they're not that rare, so they are still worth getting. It's a pretty decent money-making method, but the one problem is it's not a beginner-friendly money-making method because that place is pretty difficult. And the reason being is they do true damage. They're nearly impossible to see, unless you, of course, have mods on that can help you with that. And uh, they do true damage, meaning this armor doesn't really matter. Only thing it's good for is increasing your health, so you can tank more. So unless you can literally one-tap them or just kill them really fast, then it's then it's really not that worth it. But Sorrow's not that rare. It's still pretty good profit. Not the best, obviously. So you can go there whenever you feel like it, as long as you have the materials for it. But you can see here, this area is mostly for beginner miners, people who just unlocked it, people who are just getting used to mining. But Crystal Hollows is different because what happened? What happened to the game? What is happening to the game? Okay, I'll just stand still then. So Crystal Hollow is different because of the whole gemstones. The whole gemstones and what they're good for. Now, these gemstones, the rough ones, not worth anything. Blood, still not worth anything. The fine ones, decent. The flawless ones, they're good, and these ones aren't just insane. But the problem is of what it takes to actually get them. And that is, hold on. And actually, to be honest, I don't know how to actually get better gemstones because I don't like mining. But I'm pretty sure it takes a long time to get a single gemstone. A single good gemstone to be more exact. So let me actually set this right here. Let me let me just search it up. So Skyblock perfect gemstones. Yep. Perfect gemstones. What do they take? If they're decently okay, I already see the crafting recipe. It is not it is not okay. Oh, this is not okay. So you get the rough ones, apparently according to this website, from mining treasure chests. So that's already not fun. That already doesn't sound fun. Flawed. You can craft them, right? Yeah, you can craft them or find them off pristine treasure chests. The fine ones you craft them from the flawed ones. The flawless ones you craft from fine. And perfect you craft from flawless. And you, you need Heart of the Mountain 5. Right? That's what it's called? Yep, Heart of the Mountain. So that's a lot of mining just to get 50 mil, or not even. Some of them aren't even worth that much. 20, I guess, sell price. Okay, now this we're gonna be doing sell offers, so basically based off the buy price, 22 mil, 53 mil, 17.5 mil, 30 mil, pretty much, 19 mil, 28 mil, 25 mil. The only one that's decent is this one. And even so, it takes a lot of time. I'm guessing it takes a lot of time because getting that many materials just to craft one, it's going to take a lot of time. It's similar to what I said about zealots. It's, well, this one's way more consistent, at least, in my opinion, from just looking at what it does. But this is way more consistent. But at the same time, it probably takes longer. And okay, hold on. 6 hours in an hour. That sucks. He is right. Surprisingly, he only got 6. They're not that rare. Let me see how much he got. Only 1.8 mil from an hour's worth of grinding. That is not that good. Crystal Hollows will take even longer because you need to get all those gemstones just to craft one and make a small profit out of it. Now, I said this before. Oh, and you also need Heart of the Mountain 5. You need a decent drill. You need all that fancy stuff that will cost you a lot of money too. And all that grinding is doing in the Heart of the Mountains or Crystal Hollows, all it's doing is paying off whatever you spent on the drill. And until you pay that off, you're not going to be making profit. You're just going to be making your money back. And I would even say Stone Minions are better than the whole Deep Caverns or Dwarven Mines, Crystal Hollows, because you get the mining XP, a lot of it. And at least for me, per week, I get 10 mil plus. So I'd say worth. Ignore this. This was just a rough estimate after a few days. But I get 10 mil plus for a week's worth of snow minions for doing absolutely nothing. They already paid themselves off. So everything from here is just pure profit. So snow minions, 10 mil a week. Unless you're playing Skyblock for multiple hours a day, then Deep Caverns is really not the place for you, or Crystal Hollows is not the place for you because of the huge grind. You can get your mining XP here. You won't get Heart of the Mountains, obviously, but let's be honest. How good really is Crystal Hollows compared to anything else? You could be doing dungeons to get, I don't know, a giant sword. Giant. You can be doing dungeons to get a giant sword. Lowest bid. Right there, 137 mil. You can get a Necron handle. Necron handle. There we go, 558 mil. You can even be getting something smaller like a Shadow Assassin chestplate. I need to know what I'm spelling. But something smaller like a Shadow Assassin chestplate. So, or even, what is it called? We'll even go lower. Spirit Bones, 500k each, and it's way more consistent from personal experience. from grinding floor fours for a while. But you can get all that relatively fast because you're gonna do one run every few minutes. And that's if you have a decent team and you all know what you're doing. So yeah, you're gonna be doing one run every few minutes, and it's better of a chance to get the loot you want rather than just sitting there and mining. So I'm gonna end it here. Hopefully this is just my opinion on the deep caverns or dwarven mines, crystal hollows, whatever you want to call it. But this is just my opinion. The same thing for the end. So if this is like your favorite money making method, then don't roast me on it. Everyone has personal preference. This is just mine and my opinion on it. So we'll see you next time.